The 2017 P Shield penny marked a notable moment in U.S. mint history. While the Philadelphia Mint had been producing cents since 1793, none had ever featured the P Mint mark until this 2017 release. This was part of a special commemorative choice by the U.S. Mint in recognition of its 225th anniversary. The 2017 P penny is the first and only U.S. cent to feature the P Mint mark, making it a unique addition for any collector. 2. Design features. The shield design on the penny, which debuted in 2010, symbolizes the nation's strength and unity. Designed by Lyndall Bass, the shield features 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, unified by a single horizontal bar. The coin's obverse continues to bear the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner over a century ago in 1909. This shield design replaced the previous Lincoln Memorial reverse that had been on the penny since 1959, bringing a fresh look to the iconic 1-cent piece. 3. Mintage. The mintage for the 2017 P penny was incredibly high, with over 4.6 billion produced. This substantial mintage might initially suggest the coin isn't rare. However, because of the historic P mint mark, collectors quickly took notice. Despite the high mintage, well-preserved examples, particularly those in high grades, remain of interest to collectors due to the unique history of this coin. Market value. Circulated 2017 P pennies are readily available, often at face value. However, uncirculated or high-grade examples graded MS67 and above can fetch a premium. MS67 coins typically range between $20 and $50, while coins graded MS68 have sold for significantly more, sometimes around $200 or more, depending on quality and demand. It's worth noting that, due to the high mintage, only coins in exceptional condition command higher prices. 5. Errors and varieties. Error coins are always popular among collectors, and the 2017 P penny has its share. Common errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks. One of the more sought-after errors is the double die on the obverse, where parts of Lincoln's profile or text elements show doubling. These can bring values upwards of $100, depending on the visibility of the error and coin condition. 6. Collector interest. The 2017 P penny has attracted substantial collector interest. Its unique mint mark and high mintage mean that while it's not exceedingly rare, it remains a memorable part of U.S. numismatic history. And many collectors seek high-grade examples or error varieties to add to their sets, appreciating the coin for both its historical significance and aesthetic appeal. 2014 D Shield penny coin. 1. Historical context. The 2014 D Shield penny continues the modern shield design, representing the unity of the 13 original colonies under a single nation. The coin was minted during a period when the U.S. Mint emphasized efficient production and cost management due to the rising cost of materials. While the penny's face value is 1 cent, the cost of producing it remains higher than its actual value, leading to ongoing discussions about whether to phase out the penny in the future. 2. Design features. As with other shield pennies, the 2014 D features a shield design on the reverse, symbolizing strength and unity. The obverse displays Abraham Lincoln's portrait, celebrating over 100 years on the 1-cent coin. Minted in Denver, this coin bears the D mint mark, distinguishing it from its Philadelphia counterpart and appealing to collectors of mint-specific varieties. The Denver Mint produced approximately 4.1 billion shield pennies in 2014. While this mintage isn't as high as other years, it still qualifies as significant. Collectors seeking perfect or near-perfect specimens will focus on coins graded at MS67 or higher, as these remain challenging to find due to minor flaws typically present from mass production. Market value. Circulated 2014 D Shield pennies typically hold face value. However, high-grade uncirculated examples, especially those in MS67 and MS68, can command prices from $15 to $100. Top-grade specimens are particularly prized among collectors due to their scarcity, considering the large volume produced with minor imperfections from the minting process. For error collectors, the 2014 D Shield penny offers intriguing varieties. Notable errors include die cracks, which can appear near the shield or Lincoln's profile, and off-center strikes. Another interesting variety is the double die error, especially on the obverse, where doubled features on Lincoln's face or the text can attract collector interest. Prices for error coins range widely but can fetch a few dollars to over $100 based on error type and coin condition. The 2014 D Shield penny is popular among collectors due to its role in the ongoing Shield penny series and its affordable entry point. This coin is a perfect example for beginner collectors and those interested in compiling a complete set of modern pennies. While circulated coins are easy to find, uncirculated or error coins remain appealing to a wide range of collectors. 2015 Shield penny coin. The 2015 Shield penny was minted as part of the modern Shield series, continuing the design tradition established in 2010. This was a time when the U.S. Mint continued producing pennies at a high rate despite discussions about potentially eliminating the coin due to production costs. For now, the penny endures, and each annual release adds another chapter to its storied history. The 2015 Shield Penny's reverse displays the distinctive shield design, a powerful emblem of American unity. The obverse showcases Lincoln's profile as it has for over a century. This continuity in design maintains a sense of tradition, connecting new generations to the nation's founding values. While subtle, the detailing on the 2015 penny is crisp and reflective of modern minting techniques. 3. Mintage. The 2015 Shield Penny had a high mintage, with billions produced across both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Exact mintage numbers vary, but the availability of these coins in circulation reflects the sheer volume minted. Despite the high mintage, finding pristine uncirculated coins remains challenging due to typical wear and handling after release. 4. Market value. For circulated 2015 Shield pennies, the market value remains at face value. However, uncirculated coins in top condition MS67 and above can bring values of around $10 to $40, with MS68 examples going even higher, often surpassing $100 in the right market conditions. The highest grade coins are scarce due to minor imperfections that affect most coins. 5. Errors and varieties. The 2015 Shield penny offers a variety of errors and valuable features for collectors. Double die obverse and reverse errors, die cracks, and off-center strikes are all notable. The double die varieties, especially those with significant doubling on the shield, or In God We Trust, are sought after. These error coins can command significant premiums depending on visibility and grade, sometimes exceeding $100 for prominent examples. Despite its common appearance in circulation, the 2015 Shield penny remains popular among collectors, especially those interested in maintaining a complete set of Lincoln cents. With its high mintage, circulated versions are easy to find, but high-grade and error coins keep collectors engaged. The shield design itself has become emblematic of the modern penny, making it an essential piece in any U.S. penny collection. 2015 D-Shield Penny. The Shield Penny was first introduced in 2010 as a fresh design under the ongoing Lincoln Cent series. After 50 years of the memorial reverse design, this new image aimed to symbolize the unity and strength of the United States while still honoring Lincoln's legacy. The shield design celebrates American resilience and the nation's unity after the Civil War, fittingly encapsulated by a 13-striped shield, which harkens back to the 13 original colonies. Design features of the 2015 D-Shield penny. Let's take a closer look at the 2015 D-Penny. Like other shield cents, it features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, which has been in use since 1909. On the reverse, the design by Lyndall Bass shows a large shield with the words 1 cent prominently displayed across the shield center. Above the shield is the familiar phrase E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. This phrase further reinforces the coin's symbolic message of unity. Mintage of the 2015 D-Shield penny. The Denver Mint produced approximately 4.5 billion 2015 D pennies, a substantial mintage that underscores its role as a widely circulated coin. Despite the high number, many collectors are still on the lookout for pristine and error-free examples, especially in high-grade conditions, which can make these coins more valuable. Market value and collectible appeal. In circulated condition, the 2015 D-Penny typically holds a value close to its face value. However, when found in uncirculated or high mint state grades such as MS67 or higher, these pennies can fetch prices between $10 and $50 depending on the grade. As modern pennies go, finding a well-preserved 2015 D coin can be challenging due to wear from circulation. 5. Known errors and variety. One of the key factors that make the 2015 D-Shield penny intriguing to collectors is the potential for errors. Some errors to watch out for include double dia versus ditos, where minor doubling on letters like Liberty or In God We Trust can be observed, off-center strikes, die cracks, and cuds are other error varieties found on some 2015 D pennies. These unique errors can increase the coin's value significantly, sometimes pushing it up to $100 or more. 6. Collector interest and wrap-up for 2015 D-Shield penny. While the 2015 D-Penny might seem like an everyday coin, its symbolic design, collectible appeal, and error varieties make it worth paying attention to. So if you come across a 2015 D-Penny in excellent condition or with a notable error, consider holding on to it. It could be a hidden gem in your collection. The 2018 Shield Penny continued the design introduced in 2010. Reflecting both continuity and modernity in U.S. coinage. Although it might seem recent, even these newer pennies are beginning to capture interest among collectors, especially as high-quality examples are hard to come by due to the mass production process. The 2018 Shield Penny. 2018 Shield Penny retains the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, paired with the shield design on the reverse, representing strength and unity. With a copper-plated zinc composition, this penny weighs about 2.5 grams and measures 19.05 m in diameter, aligning with U.S. the mint standards for pennies since 1982. In 2018, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 5.7 billion pennies, which means this coin is abundant in circulation. However, because of this large number, high-grade specimens are harder to find, with fewer surviving in pristine condition as they enter circulation and undergo wear. Given its recent mintage, the 2018 Shield penny generally holds face value in circulated condition, but in MS67 and higher grades, it becomes significantly more appealing, with prices reaching between $10 and $40. Collectors and investors often search for the highest quality coins, as modern coins and premium grades are harder to find. Even recent pennies like the 2018 issue have a range of collectible errors. Double dies, especially on the obverse, are among the most sought-after varieties, where doubling can be seen in Liberty or other inscriptions. Another popular error includes die chips, often forming small blobs around letters or parts of the shield. Such errors can elevate the coin's value considerably, and coins with distinct errors have been known to reach up to $100 or more in the collector's market. The 2018 penny might be young, but it's already proving popular among collectors for its affordability, error varieties, and appeal in high grades. So next time you find a 2018 penny in your change, take a closer look. You might just discover an error worth keeping. The 2014 Shield penny. The 2014 Shield penny marks another year in the modern Shield Cent series, introduced to reinforce the themes of unity and resilience. It stands out as one of the early examples in the series, especially as collectors look back on the first Shield pennies a decade later. Just like other Shield pennies, the 2014 version showcases the famous Lincoln profile on the obverse, a tribute to his enduring legacy. The reverse displays the shield, a symbol of the nation's resilience. Copper-plated and zinc-based, this penny shares the same specifications as other Lincoln cents produced since 1982. With approximately 4 billion 2014 pennies minted by the Philadelphia Mint, this coin isn't particularly scarce in circulated condition. However, finding high-grade examples can still be a challenge, and these well-preserved coins are valued by collectors who seek out pristine versions of this design. In circulated condition, the 2014 penny is generally worth its face value, but in high mint state grades such as MS6 or MMS67, it can command higher prices in the collector market. At these grades, the 2014 Shield penny can range from $10 to $30, though particularly well-struck examples with full detail may reach even higher values. Errors are always a highlight in any coin series, and the 2014 Shield penny is no exception. Some of the well-known errors include die cracks, which appear as small raised lines due to imperfections in the die, and double dies, where parts of the design appear to have been struck twice, creating a unique double effect. Collectors especially prize these errors, which can raise the coin's value up to $100 depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. 2013 D Shield penny. The 2013 D Lincoln Shield penny was struck at the Denver Mint, as you can tell by the D Mint mark right below the year. This particular design, known as the Shield Reverse, was introduced in 2010 and is still in use today. The design on the front, or obverse, features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. On the back, or reverse, we have the Union Shield, which represents unity and preservation of the United States during and after the Civil War. The shield design replaced the Lincoln Memorial, which was on the reverse from 1959 to 2008, adding a modern touch while honoring American history. The shield reverse features a striking design with 13 vertical stripes and a horizontal bar, symbolizing the original 13 colonies and unity under the federal government. At the top, you'll see the words E pluribus unum, which means out of many, one. This phrase perfectly captures the spirit of unity that the shield represents. Designed by artist Lyndall Bass, the shield symbol also recalls the Civil War era, which Lincoln is deeply associated with. In 2013, over 3.5 billion Lincoln Shield pennies were minted in Denver alone. This high mintage means that the 2013 D Shield penny is generally common, but there are some factors that can make specific 2013 D pennies worth more than face value. When it comes to value, condition is key. Most circulated 2013 D Shield pennies are worth only their face value of 1 cent, but if you have one in uncirculated mint state condition, it could be worth a little more. For example, coins graded MS65 or higher might fetch around 30 to 50 cents on the collector's market. The highest graded coins, such as those in MS67 or MS68 condition, can even go for a few dollars depending on demand. To give you an idea, a 2013 D Lincoln Shield penny in MS68 condition could sell for $10 or more at auction. The reason for this higher price is simple. Top-grade coins are much rarer, especially among modern pennies that often enter circulation quickly and pick up scratches, nicks, and other marks. Another thing to look out for are errors. Error coins are rare varieties that come from mistakes in the minting process. Some 2013 D Shield pennies may show errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. These errors can increase the value, especially if they are pronounced. For instance, a penny with a noticeable off-center strike could be worth anywhere from $10 to $50 depending on the severity. Double die varieties, where parts of the design appear doubled, can also attract attention from collectors. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare error coins, you might just have a penny worth several dollars or more. So is the 2013 D Shield penny worth holding on to? In most cases, these pennies won't be worth more than face value, especially if they're heavily circulated. But finding one in pristine condition or with an error can make a big difference. As always, if you're serious about collecting, consider getting your coin professionally graded to determine its exact value.